Hello everybody, figured we'd do a second pull for June, money, career, and finance, and see what's coming in for anybody else. See if we can get some different energies. Let's see what we can get here. Different energies, please. Contract, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. You're going to have a choice between two different types of commitment. Two different jobs, two different contracts, two different situations heading into Gemini season. The divine is bringing them to you because at this point in time on your map, you had decided to make this choice at this time. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That's your energy, loud and proud. I tell you what, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So there's a certain amount of underestimation going on in the abilities that you have. Perhaps there's a need for more trust in the divine, because if you lack trust in your abilities in any way, shape, or form, I feel as though the deeper issue there is not trusting what the divine's given you. I hope that makes sense. I'll have to go into that on a deeper level sometime for you guys. I do personal growth coaching and business coaching if you're interested, down below. So first off, we have the Emperor. Boss, judge, CEO, person of government, someone who has the control over your roof you live under, the food that you eat, or the money you receive, okay? Also, your lot in life in general. So, taking control of a situation, an offer coming in, a contract, a decision between two different ways to go on your journey financially. Perhaps if you're looking for a house, that'd be two different houses to choose from. If you're looking for jobs, there'd be two different jobs to choose from. Maybe, just maybe on a deeper soul level, the divine's asking you to choose between two paths spiritually, and which one will bring you the most fulfillment, because that's the one you'll make the most money at. Taking control of your life, taking control of the situation, waiting to hear about some sort of battle that's been going on behind the scenes. Could be a conflict within about which trajectory to take, which choice to make. Perhaps there's some learning that needs to happen, learning that needs to be done, but there's conflict. It's almost like you're stuck in between the two options, and you feel as though if you choose one, there'll be too much competition. Perhaps if you choose another, well, there'll be competition, but it's the one I know. I think you're also concerned about at work or in the job place about maybe some infighting going on behind your back. You're at a crossroads, that's for sure. I tell you what. Yep, you're at a crossroads and the divine's asking you to pick something. Does it matter what you choose? I want to ask. Does it matter what you choose? The reason I want to say that is because I don't believe it does necessarily matter what you choose, as long as you're passionate about it, as long as you feel it's something that can carry you passionately. It's marrying you with a divine purpose here, or a mission, divine mission, I would say. It's going to take courage and strength. A contract like this is for the long haul. It's not something that you're going to just sign and then opt out and go to something different. Usually it's a contract for the very long haul. I want to say that it's going to bring a time of celebration for you once you do choose and you move forward. I think that's why you're so stuck in this indecision at this point in time. But the divine is saying that you need to take control of your life and get on it, take the leap of faith and move forward. So do not feel that you will burn during these challenges. The Divine's here to catch you. There's people here to help you along the way. It's not like you've got to do it all by yourself. You know, there's people online that teach you things. There's people everywhere. You know, you can basically tap into any information or any source of help with anything. All you have to do is go online, read about it, listen to videos, whatever it is. Someone may have the false sense that they're going to start something and it's going to bring lots of money right away. I say it's a false sense because I feel as though there's a need to temper your expectations. It's like the Divine is pouring from one cup into another with your emotions. It's like taking the emotion to put the fire out in one area. So you feel one way about something and you feel another way about another thing. So the Divine pours the cup in there, right? The water in one side, and it squelches some sort of fire, some sort of burn or something you've had. The emotion of your situation is putting out your passion for the situation. And then as that's put out, a fire is burnt over here. You see, this is the decision. And this is why the Divine has two cups here. Pouring the emotion into one to put the fire out, pouring the emotion into the other to put the fire out. It's kind of like you've got to decide what's going to bring you the most fulfillment and not to leave emotion out of it. Emotion is a huge part of why we do what we do, whether it's to make money or otherwise. What's going to make your heart feel the best? I wonder if someone feels as though their emotions are too overboard and they can't make this decision between money, career, and finance, because it's like when your emotions are too overboard, it puts out the passion that you had for the situation. So there's definitely some sleepless nights about whether to step forward into this, whatever you're going to do. Building a new business. The Divine's asking you to be confident, warm. You're incredibly intelligent, but be graceful how you move about, how you move forward. The Queen of Wands is incredibly beautiful. I wonder if someone's all up in their head about this. Could very well be a competitive energy. Could be your energy. There's a sudden event or communication that comes in that makes you need confidence. You've got to step up to the plate, but do so in a warm, creative, generous, graceful way. Wondering if you have the smarts for this thing. You have the smarts, you have the knowledge, but there's something about lack of self-confidence here. There's good news coming in for sure. It's sudden. Whatever communication is sudden. That comes in, it very well may put you all up in your head and you're not sure how to move forward with that. Speak your truth. Speak your truth and walk in your truth. That's how you move forward with that. Page of Wands, creativity, good news coming in about who's chosen for the job, about what's coming, about how it is you put creativity to the situation, and walking away from the time of frustration and illusion and aggravation. Someone very well may choose to walk away from something that has been a job or a contract or otherwise, or somebody that's had control over their life very well may choose to walk away from a circumstance or situation, a house, a job, a person, place, or thing. All right, let's find out the grounding energies of Five of Cups. Keith wants to come out. Five of Cups is not seeing the positive in the situation. It's looking at things with a negative perspective, that nothing good is going to happen here. There's some sort of illusion around your thinking. For some, not for all, there's some sort of illusion around the amount of power you feel you have in a circumstance, the amount of power you feel that you have to change your life. Knight of Cups, an offer coming in that makes you happy and emotional. Someone's going to bring an offer forward. It's going to bring an offer forward. This is you also putting your emotion in this trusty cup and moving forward in the way that in the way that brings all of you to the table. Pardon me. But could be an offer coming in for you that makes you emotional. This is like communication. This is sudden communication. This is slow communication. Could have been communication you've been waiting to hear for quite some time. This offer comes in. It's like nothing happens for so long. in a circumstance or a situation, and then everything happens all at once. You have everything in your arsenal to create this, or the resources to manifest them. You might not feel you've got it all together. You might not feel you know all that you need to know, or whichever, but you have the ability. You're very resourceful. You can make this happen. You have the ability to manifest these resources, and the divine's asking you to do just that. They're communicating to you through your thoughts, your dreams, all these types of things. Tell me about the angelic advice, please. For the contract, the lovers coming in. Too many cards. The angelic advice, please. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So you see, in a business reading, it would be new jobs or choices are imminent, either with a new job or through reignited passion in the work that you already do. If you're in an existing job or career, be open to giving and receiving information or passion towards new things. That's how that would read in a money reading, okay? Now, if this resonates for you in the marriage side of things or in the financial side of things or whatever, take it as it resonates. All right. Give me angelic advice for the right-hand side of things, please. If you'd like a personal reading, go ahead. Message me. All the information's below. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So stay in a positive mind frame, a positive emotional frame. You can do that. You have the power to do that, to create whatever it is you want to create here. You absolutely have the power to do so. Let me pull my clarifying deck. Missing a couple here. Just 1 second. All right, let's get some clarifiers on this, shall we? The Magician. Tell me about the Magician, please. Tell me about the Magician. Oh, I just saw the Emperor. Someone coming in magical. I just saw a Queen of Wands again. You see, the energy is just going to be repeating cards for the most part. Clarify the Magician. The end of a cycle, start of a brand new one. It's like you're leveling up, graduation day. You've been given all that you need in order to make this happen. If there's something that you feel you're missing, go back over the months, 10, 20, I'd say even 21 months, or through the year 2021, and find out exactly what it is you had your mind set on. Maybe it's through junk email, maybe it's through whatever else, something you thought about doing that maybe didn't come to complete fruition. Romance is imminent. Okay, so we have at a crossroads about what you're going to choose passionately, see. But I do see that you're making that decision. You have the world in the palm of your hands. It doesn't really matter what you decide here in the circumstance, but you've picked the passion that you're headed towards. That's beautiful. Or if you haven't yet, you're going to very soon. Timing is right for this endeavor with another Emperor. Now, somebody could have these two opportunities coming in, and they very well may be vying for your input. Okay? They very well may be vying for your input. All right, let's see what the Knight of Cups is. I feel one of these is about you taking control of your life, stepping it up, taking control of your life, and creating what it is you desire, whether it's in money, love, career, whatever it is. There's a new you. There's a new you coming to the table and stepping up to the plate. That's what I feel. And that could be Mars moving into Aries that's creating this energy. Knight of Cups, all up in your head. Stress, worry, aggravation. This is sleepless nights. It's like you can't think during the day. There's too much going on. So at night, when it's quiet, it's the only time you can process. So you sit there in this energy, not getting any sleep, not, concerned about what to do, thinking about what to do. There's nothing wrong with that because we all have to do the mental processing. But my question here is, being that's on the Knight of Cups, is your mental processing stopping up, moving forward with what's going to make you emotionally happy, you see? Mental processing right on top of the Knight of Cups. This is a whole bunch of emotion you want to move forward with, but your mind is getting in the way of your heart. So there's that. Tell me about Temperance and the Four of Wands. Tempering your expectations towards long-term commitment, making the decision, you see. contracts coming in. This could be very well two emperors going at it, trying to fight or vie for a contract. You see, someone may be putting in more effort than the next. But nonetheless, there is decisions that need to be made. And they're very long-term consequences here, which is why you're taking the time. So let's see what else we have here with the Emperor and the Five of Wands. King of Cups, balancing your emotions. See what I'm saying here? I can't make this crap up. Balancing your emotions. I feel that there's some sort of emotion towards travel. I feel that there's some sort of wanting to possibly go on an adventure. But fighting between, I want the adventure and I've got to do what's right in front of me. How do I do both at the same time? I can only focus on one thing. So that's where the decision comes in. Which one thing are you going to focus on? Perhaps it's about combining everything you've been through in the World card, taking this decision and this decision. Yes, you have to pick a trajectory forward, but it's not about leaving some gifts behind. It's about figuring out how you can incorporate all your gifts into this scenario. That makes sense? I hope so. This is going to be a reading just for, you know, people to look at and to have a mass general energy collective on, because I feel it's going to resonate with many. That's why I didn't put a sign to it. It's a collective reading for June, money, finance, and career. Tell me about this Cups energy and the Wands energy. I can't remember which one's under here. The Eight of Cups, walking away from the mental fatigue and the mental confusion, straight into good news. This good news coming in helps you make this decision you need to make. So tell me what that's about, please. Queen of Swords. Oh, someone's having an epiphany. Oh, yeah. Someone's got some clarity of vision. News comes in, sudden event comes in, and all of a sudden you have an epiphany, possibly at night. You have this new idea about which way to go, which way is moving you forward. You have a new epiphany all about it. Yeah, you do. Clearing away what doesn't serve you, but willing to still yet accept in what may come that's new that does. Trusting your truth. This is about trusting your truth. We have a 1, a sword, and a 9. So you're putting an end to that mental anguish you've been in. Swords in tarot are about your thoughts, you see. So someone's seeing very clearly now, all of a sudden, what's actually been going on. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Ooh, another Knight. More communication coming in. Oh, someone does something, a sudden event, and you have got something to say about that. I tell you what, it's like your mind goes all of a sudden on fleek. Or someone else is coming at you like this. They got something to say. Their thought. This is thought in action. This is thought sitting there. This is thought in action. Someone's coming in with their thoughts about something, and you're sitting here like this going, come on, bring it on. I dare you. That's the energy of it. If that's not you, that's somebody that's you're dealing with. Okay? Tell me about the 9 of Swords on this end of things, please. Feeling defensive, but I'm telling you, you're worried about whether it's going to work out, whether you got what it takes to fight off the competition. Perhaps you decide that, okay, I'm going to do this one thing, and then all of a sudden you have all these other thoughts. Well, yeah, but what about all these other beautiful passions that I've got going on, you see? What about all these other things? The question is here, which passion do you want to hold in your hand to have the higher ground in a circumstance? Which one is going to help elevate you to the higher ground? Which one is going to help you, you know, stand tall in what it is you want to do? Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, and seems I'm putting it right above the Emperor's head. So whoever this Emperor is going to have a Tower moment, an absolute epiphany that brings some sort of change. End of a cycle, and you start to have control moving forward. Beautiful energy. What's at the bottom of this deck? When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, and a pedicure. So you need to get ready for what's coming next. You need to get ready, my collective friends, for what's coming next, because it's a big deal. The divine doesn't ask you to do this when it's time to rush ahead and advance. The divine asks you to do this when they are going to bring something your way that you have got to be healthy emotionally, mentally, and spiritually to move forward into. Okay? Let's find out what's at the bottom of this deck. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. There's that adventurer spirit going on. Someone's got a definite adventurer spirit. Yes, they do. And the bottom of this deck here, we have 7 of Cups, looking at your options, some sort of illusion around what options best to pick. I think I've defined how maybe that can help you throughout this situation, how you can use these energies in order to help you make that decision. Now I'm looking for my last deck and I don't want to ran away too, so just give me a second here. Found it. Yay! All right, energy the divine wants you to keep in mind. Energy the divine wants you to keep in mind as you move forward in June. Energy, that's what they want you to keep in mind. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive your power from within. There's somebody I feel that you look up to or that you see as a mentor or something. And the divine wants you to know that you have all the power in your life and in who you are to also be that person of great value to others. You really do. It's about stepping into your confidence, harnessing who you are and all of your gifts and moving forward, taking it to the world at large. Love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. What is going to make you happy, whether you think you've got the resources to handle it or not? You see. What's going to make you happy? What can you fall in love with, where your purpose is and where your passions are? Laugh at yourself, lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. Let nothing steal your joy. Let nothing steal it, my friends, because it's not worth giving it up for anything or anybody. I love you guys. Blessings to you, and I hope you have a beautiful month.